Hello everyone and welcome to Tech Chat. So today I found an official listing for the HTC U11Is on HTC's website just before the official announcement. That is tomorrow, January the 15th. And before we get started, sorry about the slightly dodgy sound quality today. I haven't got my mic with me, but we can find out a ton of stuff from this listing. It is on HTC's official website, as you can see, htc.com. That is the same website as the official HTC website in the UK, and it is on ecshoptest.htc.com, so presumably that's where they put their stuff before they upload it to their public website. I don't know, but it's public anyway. I mean, I just did a Google search and it came up, so yeah, not great privacy here, but anyway, we have, yep, okay, hopefully once it loads up, yep, there we go. So we have product description with all of the features, and then we get specs down here. There's some really interesting stuff in here, so let's have a look. Oh dear. Yep, okay, we're back. So let's have a look. So first of all, we've got some images here. Yeah, pretty similar to the HTC U11 Plus. Bezel-less design, fingerprint sensor, camera, single camera, and a flash on the back. And on the front we have dual cameras. Yeah, fairly similar design to the U11 Plus. What else do we see? Same thing. Pretty good thickness actually here. Nothing much on the left hand side, just antenna lines, but on the right hand side we have the volume controls and the power button. On the bottom we have USB-C, charging connection, micro SD card slot I believe, and a mic. I think that's what that is. And on the top we get another mic and the SD card slot. So perhaps we're going to get the 360-degree sound recording that we had on the U11, but that would be really cool. But that is what is on the phone, and we get it in 3 colours: Moonlight Silver, Red Hot Fire, I think that's like fiery red or something like that, Goggles Black, I don't know what's going on there, but that's Google Translate for you. Memory capacity, you'll only get it in 1 memory capacity, but it looks a bit 4 gig of RAM and 64 gig of storage. Pretty good for a mid-range phone, because this is a mid-range phone, and that price converts to about £372, I believe. So yeah, and it's sold out right now because they're not selling it at the moment for obvious reasons. They haven't announced it yet, but so yeah, let's have a look at the features here. So this roughly translates as, I'll just pick out the main details. It seems to say that it'll have the same camera as the original U11 or similar one, very similar. It has dual front cameras, it's got a 6-inch 18:9 screen, and it also has facial recognition. Very cool. So HTC's getting in on that trend now. Probably because Apple has done it, they want to do it as well now. So this section is about the camera, and yeah, seems to say same 12 megapixel camera as the U11, and I believe it says it's got the same score, DxOMark score, but I might be wrong there. But it does say the DxOMark score at the bottom, and that is a score of 90. Pretty impressive for a mid-range phone. So really good there. We're going to get Ultra Pixel 3 and Fast HDR apparently, which will make the colour more lively and dynamic. Okay, that's what HDR does. It's going to have optical image stabilization and electronic image stabilization, so you're going to get really stable images and videos, and it's got ultra speed autofocus. Very cool. And yeah, that is the front of the phone there. And so now moving on to the front cameras this is about. Okay, it's got dual front cameras with HDR. It's got that blurring mode, blurring the background, that's really popular at the moment. It's got a beauty mode, and yeah, vivid color selfies apparently. Cool. So yeah, gonna get some great photos with this. And so this is describing the blurring modes. So it says you can act like a veteran photographer, because this is something that used to be just on professional cameras. It says you can blur the background in real time based on distance from the subject prior to shooting, and you can also adjust it after shooting, which is a feature on the Note 8, I believe, Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So that's very cool. And there's going to be a beauty mode, and here is the interesting thing: AR stickers, AR fun stickers, this translates as. So it's going to put it's going to add fun effects and stickers to your selfies, according to this translation, and it's encouraging you to share them. But yeah, that'll work kind of like Snapchat filters, I guess. It'll be really good probably because of the front dual cameras, but that is definitely trying to copy the Animojis, I think. Seems a little bit suspicious there, but what else? This is about video, instant noise reduction and image stabilization, make recording superior in color and sharpness. Okay, and then we get facial recognition, very exciting. So yeah, the translation of this isn't very good, but it seems to suggest it's going to be really fast, and it's going on about how it's really easy to do. This seems to suggest that you'll need to squeeze the sides of the phone, EdgeSense, to activate facial recognition. Very cool. So yeah, we're going to get ViewSonic again, customizing the sound to your ears with the earphones, and it says, I think, rich and powerful sound. That's talking about the speakers there. So yeah, apparently pretty good speakers. We've got EdgeSense, Edge Launcher, that's the new thing that lets you open up loads of apps by squeezing the phone. It's sort of got a rotating thing at the side that you can tap what you want, and this is talking about a voice assistant. In the UK that will be the Google Assistant and Alexa probably, because that's what was on the U11. So this says it will have the liquid surface thing that was on the U11 and all the other U11 phones. It's going to have an 18:9 screen, 6 inches. This kind of goes on about how it makes it more easy to hold. IP67 waterproofing, very good. 3930 milliamp per hour battery, that's pretty big battery. And we're going to get a Qualcomm Snapdragon 652, that's a mid-range kind of processor, but it's still pretty good. And this is the case that you'll be able to get for it, and yeah, DxOMark of 90. I believe that is better than the original Google Pixel. So yeah, very good camera for a mid-range phone. fantastic. That's going to be a big selling point, I think. So here are the specs. We've already done the storage and the RAM, 64 gig and 4 gig of RAM, and we are going to get micro SD card support, Type-C connector for charging, dual SIM card, all the usual stuff, NFC, Edge Sense, face recognition, yeah, very cool, and it's going to be 8.5 millimeters thick, so pretty good. It's going to be 185 grams, very light, and the screen is going to be full HD Super LCD 3. It's going to have Gorilla Glass 3, and the screen's going to be 6 inches. We're going to get Android 7, so not Android Oreo, but yeah, you probably will get an upgrade in the future, and that is all we get. But that is a lot of details, and it sounds really, really exciting. Facial recognition, AR, fun stickers, all that kind of stuff. Dual front cameras. Yeah, there's a lot to like about this phone, and it's going to be announced tomorrow, January the 15th. So look out for that. But thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more great videos like this, tech videos. I've got a review of the Galaxy A3 2017 coming up, and a video about the Huawei P20, that's right. And yeah, so if you find this video interesting, please press the like button below, and let me know in the comments whether you're excited about this phone. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.